Good morning, everyone. I am Deathwing, and you are all watching a Rookie Survivalist. And today is episode number 5. I've made some changes while offline to the base. Not a lot, just some small things. Added a wider platform here so I can walk around, and lowered that over from where were we? On that one to this one, so that if I get out of the cockpit, I don't almost fall every time. That's a lot better, and I can work on the ship from here. So, for episode 5, I think we need to build a big refinery over there somewhere, and a normal assembler, just so that we can start manufacturing more products and get rid of the gold and the what's it, silver in these two containers, so I can free up some space. And then also I want to boost the ship a bit, a small bit, tiny bit, tiny bit. Just bulk it up. Like I said, turbo, cone filter, and then it's done. So, to get us started, we need a refinery. The big one. This one. Just right click it. Yes, that's the one. And we want an assembler. Assembler is under the survival kit. Switch over there. It's already queued. And just, where's the survival kit gone to now? I just added it. Where? There. There. Okay. Nice. So I've already queued some of the items in the productor, well, in the basic assembler, and it is now producing everything we need for those two things. So, claim the parts for the first one. Oh, no, not what we wanted to do. We wanted to first make a pipe out to that, like in so. We need this. We didn't queue it. Ooh. Queue. Me. Cancel. 3 pipes. I think 3 pipes are fine. Pull it out. And then from there, 1, 2, 3 pipes. Welder. And weld all of that up. Dump the whole inventory back. Now let's try this again. We want the assembler. Pull that. The refinery. And an assembler. Cue that. Pull the parts. And number 4. This is the refinery. It's really a big unit. Where's the ports on this? It should only have on the bottom and one on top, I think. So facing it to there, it will always connect with a connector port towards the piping we've used. This way, yes. That would look best, I think. And on top, I wanna place the assembler. Just like that. Withdraw the items. Now we have the capability of refining that gold and silver. It's already being done. And this refinery will also have a bigger yield than the basic refinery. Although we might need to strap some equipment to this, so I can save power and maybe enhance the efficiency. It's called modules. Yeah, strap power modules down to the side, and like 1 or 2 efficiency, maybe just 1, and then the assembler usually just gets power because that thing's heavy on juice, like seriously. Next task for the day is the small ship. Now I want to upgrade it with a couple of thrusters, but to do that I need more battery power as well, and I want to add some more cargo container, because now that we've got more thrust, I want to have more cargo capacity. And That will really help a lot. So first things first, get the where's the ore detector and the antenna. We're moving them from on top to the bottom. So you can just quickly tag that in, and then the antenna 7, switch up, there we go. Fly to the top. Ooh, almost over. And grind them off. Yes, we will need to rename all of these grids once done. Okay, those two are in place and they're not too low. Looking good. Nice. Next challenge is getting the ship down. Sorry. So we can work on it. Don't like that view. It is thrusters on, battery on, lock off, and disengaged. We're free! Awesome. I want to land this over on this side. So I've got a little more space to work and not have to run around the equipment the whole time. Go down, 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 down. This is the side we'll be working on the most. Park, thrusters off, out of the cockpit. Now, firstly, I said we want to start it with an extra battery. Now, I've already queued the battery, so I can now, where's the battery at? Add the battery into the build planner. And we've already got the big battery on this side. Let's go and add a small battery with the oxygen generator is, because we've got an oxygen generator on the base. We don't need one on the ship. So take the grinder and take that off like so, and with 4 rotate your battery so that it is on the 3x3 flat facing the ship, and the 2x3 is facing the sides, I would say. Yeah, like that. If you want to be really OCD, just check on the other side of the ship what side the battery is facing. The lights are facing up, mine's facing sideways. So then just rotate it to match up if you're really that OCD about it, which I am. Battery parts, select. Ooh, we got them all back and welded up. Batteries in place. Next item on the list would be the extra cargo box. That I want to place where the survival kit is, because we're not going to be using it anymore. We've got one on the ship, and seriously, if you crash this thing, there's not going to be a lot left to rescue. So you might need to respawn anyways, because you got your 2 batteries in the middle. And I think they tend to explode. Like, bah, ship in 2 pieces. I'm not so sure. But, carrying on. Cut this out. Cut it out. Off. And the same with the survival kit. Just make sure it's empty before you do. Then you can go ahead and remove all these pointy things at the back. We will not be needing them now. Like so. That's good. So that you can get in here. We need to remove that block. Cut that and that away. Probably not both, just one, both. Both. So you can get there. Remove that and replace that with a small connector. Where is it? There we go. Small connector junction. Right there. Weld it back in. 8. Small cargo container. There we go. Rotate it down. Then place the small cargo container in. Now you've got two small cargo containers in the back here. That will be really nice for storing emergency items. It's small containers, so it won't be big stuff, but you can store like a hat. I don't know. You don't have hats, but whatever. You can store whatever in there. And now we need the big not the big, but the medium cargo container. Okay, placing the medium cargo container with the large connector ports facing the back and the small ones facing the bottom. So orientated that way. Just in like that. That's good. And then you can weld that into place. This will be connecting up at the bottom through that slit later on. Now to finish it up at the back, you can add a connector again. Where's the connector at? There we go. Add the connector. We still have the parts for this. And just weld that in. Okay, that's good. This looks really good. Before we start doing the thrusters, just get into the cockpit. Thrusters on, unpark, lift it about 3 to 4 meters off the ground. You'll be able to walk. Never mind the foot. That's fine, that's fine. That didn't happen. No one saw that. Once the ship's in the air, under the belly, you've got the 2 connector ports. Connect it with a corner. Sorry, my phone is not on silent and I don't know where it is. Elbow piece and an elbow piece over there. And then we can connect a middle joint in like that and weld them in. Now you will be able to move the oars from here all the way out the back. That's good. Bring the ship back down with the grinder. We are now gonna cut away all the thrusters we have to add in the new ones and into the correct places. So on the ship, what I want to remove is the back thrusters, both rear thrusters. You remove the edge next to the battery, the front edge, not the top, just the edge there on the side, and then the bottom piece. And you go do exactly the same on the other side of the battery. Remove that. Like so. Ooh, that should not have happened. And next to the connector, exactly the same thing. Like that. So when you're done, it should look like that. Only the 2 thrusters remaining. Hop on top and cut that thruster out. Remove that thruster as well. Same with this one. And the rear one also goes. And then cut this bigger. You want a 3 wide spacing running across the ship. So 3 wide across and 3 wide on the length as well. There, now we've got space. Firstly, we want 6 small atmospheric thrusters. No, not 6. 12. Then on the open spots on top, place your thrusters that way. Well, in the following orientation. Ooh, I made a mess of things. Did I? No, I didn't. I did not. And start welding them all into place. Ooh, before you weld them into place, make sure you take all your new thrusters on the ship and turn them off. So you don't want to be wasting power unnecessarily. There we go. That's the top done. Now we need to do the sides. Again, with the thrusters facing down this time, and I want them to be black. 1, 2, 3 thrusters. Quick change. You need to remove the front thrusters as well. It will work a lot better because then we can sink this thruster in there. Keep the profile nice and tight. Especially because we still want to be drilling with this thing. Like that. There we go. All the thrusters are back on. Everything's in place. Then for the final touches, I want to add a sorter block and ejectors to the ship, so it will dump the stone automatically. One sorter block and another one. Make sure that the arrows are facing away from the connector which you are placing it to, and then the ejectors on top of those also facing out. Yellow round circle thingy pointing out that way, and then just weld them into place. And a quick reprogram of the ship, then it should be able to fly. See, game menu. I just quickly want to run through the setup of the ejectors and the sorter system on the mining ship now. We'll start with the sorters, bare basic stuff. Make sure your block is on. And then next, we want to put drain all on, but whitelist. Whitelist meaning anything on the list will go through. On blacklist, anything on the list will be stopped, will not be allowed through. Now, if we scroll down further, we can add active filters. In this list, scroll all the way down to stone, add stone to the filter. Now, we go up, drain all selected, that's good. And the same on the other one, drain all whitelist down, stone, add. Add these two into the same groups, or for the ship, save, and you can turn them off. And then the same with the ejectors. Ejectors you put on throw out on, and throw out on, and then you can just take both of these, turn them off in the terminal like that, and rename the antenna as well. That's good enough. So the moment the sorters are on, they will start dumping the stone. Now, let's go test the ship. That on, parking off, we can take off. Wow. Ooh. It's a bit quicker than I thought. Let's go test it with the eyes. Ooh. But down. Whoa. This is nice. Select and go and drill. Maybe I should go drill somewhere where there's some sand as well, and turn on the sorters. So if I'm correct, the sorters will now start dumping any stone, well, yeah, any stone that's picked up will automatically be thrown out. It's like a good filter system. Like I said, adding a filter, well, a turbo and a cone filter. I didn't actually add a turbo, but I did add a lot of turbines, and we added a filter to stone filters. Not cone filters, but stone filters. So, with all of that done, it is now the end of episode 5. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, yes, I'm talking to all of you back there. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it, so that you can get notified of any trickery I get up to. This is me, Deathwing. Cheers, ciao, and tot ziens. Happy dance!